My name is Jasmine. I'm an industrial designer. I'm a mom. My child's 2.5 years old, and I currently live like in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm trying to become a doula, so I guess that's kind of what this talk is a bit about. Um, yeah, so my talk is called The Journey of Becoming. I just want to start with a quote from Michelle Obama. Becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. It's forward motion, a means of evolving, a way to to reach continuously toward a better self. And sometimes it feels like nothing happens overnight except for becoming a mom. So just for all these years, you don't have another child growing in you. But then 0 to 9 months, you have a baby growing in you, so you're soon to be mom. And then anywhere from 0 to 24 hours, the baby pops out, and now you're just a mom. And you're confronted with an ocean of first times, like the first time there's a poop explosion, like my daughter on the left, you can see. I didn't really know what to do. So I like paused and took a picture, I guess. That's what millennials do. But outside of the kids first, this is your first time being a mom. And so how are you going to define what that is going to be? It's your first time having to be selfless, waking up in the middle of the night. And these firsts will not only be for an infant, it'll be, the child's full life. And for many, these firsts can be exciting or thrilling. For some, they can be scary and nerve wracking. And for most, they're all those things at the exact same time. And a lot of those feelings and how we approach these different firsts can really lead to postpartum depression, which it led to for me. When I was confronted with all these questions and things that I didn't know how to do, I was always saying, oh, I don't know. It made me feel inadequate and unconfident. And those things are really hard to deal with for me. So that's why I decided to become a doula. And I'm currently getting my certification from Doula Trainings International because I really want to help mothers with that first ocean of first times and change how you approach it from a negative way to a positive way, something that you can be excited about. But just starting with encouraging women as they experience pregnancy. I mean, you get all these books and you talk to all these people that tell you what's normal. And when you're not on the normal scale, you think you're an extreme and something bad is about to happen. But no, there's a range of normal, and what's normal for you is really important to know. I want to encourage women to embrace their body. Your body is ever evolving, and that's something I want women to expect and be excited about because you are growing a full child, and that's not something that happens every day. And finally, I want to empower women through labor and delivery and have them be able to choose how they want to labor and deliver their child and not have one labeled as normal or abnormal or more scary than another or not in the right place. I think it's most important to make birth a mother centric event and advocate for the mother's choices and desires because ultimately it's a really life changing event for her. And we need to keep her safe and uplifted as possible. And finally, just easing that transition into motherhood at home because we always prepare for pregnancy, labor, and delivery, and that's so much to prepare for that sometimes you go home and it's like, well, now what do I do? And you're waking up every 2 hours and you're breastfeeding if you have the chance to. And I just think it's important to really enjoy that ocean of first times as opposed to drowning in them because how we approach that can really change our experience as mothers. And I feel like, once the baby is born, you immediately go into motherhood and people have all these expectations for you. But you're not going to immediately get there. Even though you became that mom overnight, it's still going to be a journey. And that's okay. Just like diamonds are formed through pressure, moms are formed through babies. And it takes every small little step and stumble, and you create your journey of motherhood and you create what that definition is for you. And that's something that should be embraced. So I really want everyone to understand that experiencing motherhood just changes how we approach life's ambiguity. And in that way, we're really similar to designers because designers are experts at abstraction and approaching ambiguity with excitement and seeing each obstacle as an area of opportunity. And we see that when we look at people actually trying to ease a mother's transition into motherhood. This pump, the Willow pump, you can put it in your bra and pump wherever you are, wherever you're going. And that gives a lot more freedom as opposed to being tied down with a cord. And suddenly each moment of your journey as a mother is just prime for design. It's prime for something new. This Haka breast pump is something you can put on the boob that you're not using to breastfeed your child and just collect excess milk. And these things aren't really to take advantage of a mom, but really just to empower a mother's journey. So just like Chandra was saying, your experience is something that only you know. and that your reality can create new opportunities. So I thought it was really interesting to see so many mom founders just creating for moms. One specifically called the Fun Village, founded by a Black mom in Atlanta. And she brings these unique parties to your house and just transforms your house into a party for your child. So I just wanted to leave off with the, if you're a mom, you should just know that you're a superhero. And all these first times coming at you, they might seem like they're there to tear you down, but they're really making you stronger and stronger on your journey to becoming a mom, and the mom the way that you choose to be. So anyone can follow me on Instagram, Jasmine Y. Kent, the Do Lady, or Hue Design Summit, which is a Black unconference for Black creatives. So, I hope you guys enjoy the talk.